Hey guys, so this week I have another sketchbook tour. This is my 5th finished sketchbook, and I'm going to show it to you. So this is a Canson XL mixed media sketchbooks, just the ones with the blue cover. I covered it in this jellyfish. I saw someone on Instagram do it. I'll post the link down below if I can find it. So on the inside cover, I put a couple of stickers. Here I'm just blocking out my contact information. And I always write the date of when I start my sketchbook, when I finish it, so it took me 8 months this time, which isn't bad, but I want to hopefully increase that. Here I have a duck. So you can see I did these with probably a hoo-hoo markers, and I just dripped alcohol to give it that fun texture. Oops. This is a Starbucks cup that I think looks kind of gross, but that's alright. We can skip these pages. Same, this was just for a school project. I actually like this one. I think that's really nice. I love doing like food drawings. This is with alcohol markers. Here I was just testing out a set of colored pencils I had gotten, I think for my graduation party. Yeah, they're really nice, Studio Series. And I just did a little palm tree. So on this page, I went back after I had blank pages and just glued in like pretty things. So this was packaging that came with like a Glossier order. I tried to draw lips, but didn't really work out. And then here are some oranges. This is a rose that came out pretty ugly. And then just a cover of a eyeshadow palette I bought and an ice cream cone, which I really like. And I was using those Studio Series pencils. The strawberry, that I liked it at first, but now looking back at it, I think I can do better. Dragon fruit, which there's actually an old video of this up. This was a Skillshare class I was taking to kind of improve my watercolor technique. I love the look of watercolors, but I'm very bad at it, so I want to get better. A sunflower, which I really like that. I think this is just more of that Skillshare class. Again, more practice, which this is not watercolor paper, it's mixed media, so probably not what I should have done. And then this was like the end project of that class, just this watercolor leaf, and again more Glossier packaging. Just a watercolor like landscape. This I was painting something and I decided to just smudge all the extra paint I had on here. I think it looks kind of cool. Oh, so this is one of the more scrapbooky pages. So when I went back to fill in blanks, I kind of tried scrapbooking over it. So I painted it with this lilac, and then these are just 2 tickets from when we went to Broadway, a Waitress pamphlet because we went to see Waitress, and this was just from another pamphlet. I cut out these words. These are some modern buildings I tried to draw. This is supposed to be a bedroom, but it's a mess. This I think is my favorite spread in the whole sketchbook. I just think it looks so pretty and cohesive. So these are from a pamphlet. There's like a little nature conservation place near us. So I cut those out and then I tried to draw them, and I think it looks really cute. I really like how it looks, and I added some washi tape to fill in the blanks. I probably saw that on Pinterest, and same concept of like sticking something in and then trying to draw it, which is really fun for me. Halloween. You can tell I was excited for Halloween. It was only August. Same concept. Yeah, more Glossier things stuck in. If you know who this YouTuber is. This is Van Gogh's Portrait of a Postman. I tried to copy it. I did it in colored pencil, but I don't like how it turned out, and I think that's okay because I have to realize I'm not Van Gogh. But I am happy that I'm doing studies like this, and I want to do more of them. These are some ravens I did with some ink. I think I knew Inktober was coming up, so I wanted to see how the ink worked and bled through on this paper. These are remember I did them on vacation, which is Crayola colored pencils. Another scrapbooky page. This was the hotel we stayed in, the Algonquin. This was just a kind of thumbnail for one of the paintings I did. You can see it, it's on my channel, just painting that messed up Jesus. This is also a very cute page. I probably saw these sketches on Pinterest, so bunny, hedgehog, chipmunk. I think I was trying to ride off the high of making this very cute page, and not so cute. This one is very cute, but trying to make them anatomically correct did not work. But at least I tried. Another scrapbooky page, and this I saw in a magazine, so I just held it next to me and tried to copy it. I think it looks good. The bird looks good, and I think her anatomy is okay. The skin, however, I feel like I can never get skin to look right with colored pencils, so it's something I definitely need to work on. And here starts Inktober. So I put the Inktober prompts here, and then more Glossier packaging. So this is a ring for day one. I found like a Ouija board looking ring online, so I just tried to copy that. Also for Inktober, I used these Winsor & Newton inks. Yeah, so I used these Winsor & Newton inks for Inktober. I have like a pack of different colors, but they were a lot of fun to work with. So day 2, mindless. Day 3, bait. I saw this on Pinterest, I just copied it. As you watch Inktober progress, I think I do get a lot better, which I think was the whole point of the Inktober challenge, so that's good. Freeze, just some ice cubes, and build, just did a brick wall. Husky, I did a little husky, I think he's cute. And then for enchanted, I decided to do like what I imagine a witch's like little cabinet would look like with all her potions. So I just googled different fake potions, and then I drew her cauldron and her little hat. Yeah, I like how this turned out. Frail, I did a little grandma, and then swing, I really like how the swing looks. Pattern is also one of my favorite pages. Snow White looks horrendous. But this spread is nice. So dragon, ash. You can see by the dates I did them out of order. I kind of laid out all the pages and then filled in as whenever I could because I was far too busy with work. Overgrown plants, and then for legend I did Bob Ross, though he looks a little scary. This is also a very cute page. Little for wild, just a little bear. And then ornament. This is supposed to be Jack Skellington and Sally, a little Christmas tree ornament. Misfit, I did the Misfits logo. And for sling, just a woman carrying a baby on a sling. Tread, all I could think of was the Don't Tread on Me, but I did it with kind of vaporwave colors. Treasure chest for treasure, and I got to use all of my metallic inks, so I don't know if you could see how nice and shiny that is. Then ghost, this is, what was his name? It's not Patchy the pirate, but the ghost from SpongeBob. This one I messed up, so I did 22 and then I did 29, but for injured I did this. Dizzy, just a little spiral, and then tasty, some snacks, some sweet things. I like how the meringue came out, and the little lollipop, and the gummy bear too. This is so cool. This is like my thing, just Galaxy, and I feel like I learned how to work with these inks, and I'm going to definitely start using them a lot more. I took a break since then because I was kind of sick of only using one medium, but I want to just get back into it because I love this blend, and it just, so good. And coat, I just did a fancy fur coat with some copper. This is also a good spread, so for ride, little bicycle. This is my bicycle. And ancient, just the tombs. I really watered these down and used them as a watercolor. And I love how much I learned about using inks and how versatile they can be. Catch, this is also I love how this turned out. For catch, all I could think of was like catch on fire, so I just did like a little fire pit. And ripe, just a ripe banana. So it's the end of Inktober. Just practice sketches. This was a leaf I found on the ground, so I covered it in packing tape, stuck it in here. A hand I found on Pinterest. You guys saw a video on this, sketching and rambling. More hand practice. A little chow chow dog. So I'm trying to redo my art room, so I've just been sketching it out because I don't want to be impulsive and buy furniture that won't fit, and just trying to be responsible about it. So just doing some calculations, some sketchings. Obviously I'm a very visual person. Again, more anatomy practice, so noses from all different angles, ears, little elf ear. Some hair practice. I like how this wavy hair came out. And this was like that blob challenge that was going around for a while. So just make blobs and then try to make them into things. I like how that looks. Some turtles for practice for that little seed. I don't know where the camera cut off, but this is in a killer whale I did with some of my markers because it had been a while since I used them, and I really enjoy what effects you can make with markers. This was a little Merry Christmas like calligraphy practice I've been doing in case I wanted to make Christmas cards for my family. Oh, whoops. And then goodbye sketchbook number 5. I tend to get a little bored of a sketchbook towards the end, so it's just filled with stupid doodles, so this was a good end of the sketchbook. And then in the back, some stickers that I got from when I worked at Starbucks. These like come with your little training manual. And 2 tickets to Rocket Man when we went to see that when it came out. I just love sticking like little memoirs in my sketchbook because I know it's gonna be safe in there. I'm never gonna lose it. But yeah, that was my 5th sketchbook tour, and I hope you guys liked it. So this is another Canson mixed media sketchbook I have that hasn't been used. I just want to show you guys the difference of how fat they get. So they're definitely not great for watercolor because of the buckling. Alcohol markers do bleed to the other side, as you can see, but that's fine. I did really like this sketchbook. My next sketchbook is going to be this one. My sister-in-law got me for this, I think from Barnes & Noble. Yeah, it's just got thin pages for dry media. Because I've said in other videos, I want to focus on actually learning the fundamentals of art and not using a mixed media sketchbook where I can just throw a bunch of color onto something that I think is ugly. I should actually learn how to fix it properly. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this sketchbook tour, and I'll see you next week.